Two old people on a couch here. I'd like to welcome you and thank you for viewing the video. Bad timing there. I'm Debbie, and this is Mark, and we are two old people on a couch. And oh my gosh,
if we had music, then we could dance to it. But if I put music, then I get it double folded and all that kind of stuff. I don't want to.
Yes, no,
Debbie. But boy, this is a good week to put on the armor of God.
It is,
and just trusting the big man upstairs. I mean, there's a lot going on in my little world, but there's a lot going on in the world, which I'm more concerned about for the masses. I mean, this show is trying to just show people what's going on in the world.
Absolutely.
And we got 10 killer news coming up after the news. So we're going to do this in this order. News. We might mention, that we won the big prize, one of the big prizes. We might mention that first. But then the news. Then we're going to follow up with the 10 killer meetup. What went down there. And then Collins. How about that? That's a good show right there.
Yes, it is a great show. So I have Our Cabin in the Woods shirt on that I won in the raffle, along with a $25 Amazon card, which I love. Yeah. Amazon cards. And the t-shirt's nice too. So Our Cabin in the Woods, go check them out. And then the other huge raffle that we won
was from Leonard Mountain Homestead. Here, let me, before you, bring it up. Go ahead. And then we'll show this lovely game board. It kind of plays like Sorry, and it's a blast. And it's handcrafted. You can tell a lot of hours went into making this right here. And we appreciate it very much.
It has the
10 Killer Meetup
logo in the middle.
And Leonard Mountain Homestead, I'm going to show their page here in a second. But you should have put your logo, on it too, for good advertising also. But we're going to give you good advertising to the tens and tens of people.
Right. That come here to our show.
Yes. That's,
I'd like to put it on our wall back here.
Oh, that would be good too.
I would like to do that.
We'll see.
We'll see.
And let me get out to their page real quick.
Okay.
There you go. Leonard Mountain Homestead. Great family.
Yes.
And you don't see families like that. They're together.
Right.
They stick together. They eat together. It's just a really good thing to see in this day and age. And somebody's expecting you.
Yeah.
So go watch Leonard Mountain. In fact, they might have. They haven't had an update, but as far as we know, it's getting really close. So there you go, everybody. Let's get back out to And again, if you're watching us for the first time, watch us at 2 times speed for a better experience. If you're watching the replay,
I need to say hi to my granddaughter. She's in the chat.
But we'll get back to more stuff that we were given at the meetup.
Yes.
In fact, Lazy Days Ahead. I'm sure he already did it. Maybe put their link in the
description.
In the
chat. Yeah.
And also, their son, and I'm terrible with names, also has a channel. I'm going to put Lazy Days on the spot. See if he can figure out that channel and get it advertised out.
Oh, okay.
All right. Great family.
Yes. Very good family.
And the big changes. We'll start out. You want to start out with news or big changes first?
Do big changes really fast. Remember that I still have to work there.
Yeah. You got to put on the armor of God, people, because it's a crazy world out there. Mr. Marks, I clean the school, I think, very well.
You did.
I think I interact with the kids really well.
You did.
I guess people think maybe too well. Too well.
Too well.
I don't think a lot of people get my sense of humor, but I'm on a 3rd grade level. And the 3rd graders get my humor.
Yes.
They think it's hilarious. They think I'm an idiot sometimes, too. Like, Mark, you don't know what you're talking about, right? Well, a burrito did me in. A Mexican
burrito.
Fried burrito did me in. I would say to the kids, chimichanga. And they're like, why? A lot of kids don't know what that is, so they'll be like, what does that mean, Mr. Mark? And I say, that means hello in Spanish. I think it's hilarious.
Right.
And the kids that don't know, they just say chimichanga. I go, oh, you have a nice day too. And my Spanish kids that I dearly love, they think it's the funniest because they know I'm an idiot, right? And they're like, Mr. Mark, that's okay,
crazy.
Whatever. And then some of them will, say, I speak Mexican, right? And they'll whip off some, Mexican language to them, and I'm like, oh, you need to work on your Spanish. And they laugh. They think it's funny. No harm involved in it. I could have picked French fries that day to say, have a nice day. I just thought out of my, okay, but whatever,
Yes.
The boy, I'm like, you just can't have fun here anymore. Like, everybody's kind of going around, it's test time and everything. Everybody's just, it's not, I don't want to get it. Okay, I'm out of there.
Yeah.
I was like, if I can't interact with the kids and have fun with them, and if you don't trust me for, interacting with the kids, and what, I don't know what will come out of this mouth next. So I'll get in big trouble sooner or later. So I was like, I can't work here anymore. So I'm out. Debbie's still in, but she's moving to what? Go ahead. Big changes.
Being a paraprofessional in August.
She's being a paraprofessional.
But I have to stay working as a janitor until August the 9th.
She doesn't have
I have
to.
I have a while before I get out of there.
But she's sticking it out.
I put my big girl panties on and I went to work.
All right. I didn't. I was like,
you're fine.
Mr. Mark worked hard his whole life.
You don't wear panties. So.
I saved up my money so I don't have to work. So, but I'll find something else. We'll be back in the game here soon.
Yes.
That's that news. Okay, want to get out to the slide?
I do want.
You already
showed. We have lots of news. We
already showed
the big prizes.
And you showed your lovely
and my shirt.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's get out to the news here. What do you have going on here?
All right. So protests are erupting all over United States for pro-Palestinian at all the colleges. They're all.
Yeah, it's getting wacky out there, isn't it, Miss Debbie?
It is getting wacky out there. It is getting wacky.
Why is your hair all messed up?
I don't know.
Messed up all of a sudden.
I don't know.
Look at that beautiful T-shirt she has on.
Pooch with Pretty and Pooch was Full Blown Country. Gave me this T-shirt at the meetup.
I could have sworn you had a different shirt on.
Well, who knows?
I don't know. Maybe I'm going crazy.
You're just going crazy.
But what did Mr. Mark predict was going to go on in this crazy world?
That it would be crazy.
It's
and that
election.
Yeah, it is election year.
I'm surprised we haven't had the COOF come back yet of some sort.
Well, but they're going to use these protests. They're getting wild out there, building encampments and all kinds of stuff. And all the news is about these protests.
And they're not so organic, as we find out.
Well, a lot of them are. Yeah, we will find out.
You're going to find out? Okay, whatever. But this was all. I can't see into the future, but I can see into the future.
Absolutely.
I mean, they've lost the narrative. So they're going to bring out all their little tricks to steal a people picking process. I'm sorry. That's what it is. That's what it was 4 years ago. We're repeating. We didn't have this for the last couple summers. And then blammo, it's an election year. Trouble. Okay.
Yes. Trouble at all the campuses.
Gosh golly, I don't know. It's just, just coincides with an election year. That's all, Mr. Mark. You're crazy. Okay, I'm crazy. All right.
Yes, TJ, Mark quit his job.
Yeah,
he quit his job.
No longer Mr. Mark.
He's no longer
I'm always
Mark.
Mr. Mark to the kids. I love the kids.
I know.
I'm no
he
longer
misses the kids, but he's
Mr.
no
Mark.
longer there.
Yeah, they're the only reason why I really lasted as long as I did there, because they are hilarious.
Yes.
They're funny. They're hilarious. You never know what's going to come out of their mouth, let alone, That's why I relate to them. I think I'm on a third grade level.
You are on a third grade level.
And I could just,
You were very good with the kids. Anyway, that's a whole
different
other story.
Let's get back to the
Let's get back to the news because it's nuts.
All right, here we go.
All right. So students at protest camp inside Trinity College vow to stay indefinitely. So they go out there, they pitch all these tents, they hijacked a whole building at, I think it was Columbia, and then they kidnapped the janitor there for a while, and then the police finally went in, I think.
You pay to go there, right?
Right.
And, it's always these college kids,
Right.
Because they don't have a job. for one thing. Most of them.
Well, and it's summer season, so now they don't have school. So, and it is graduation season, so they're disrupting.
They started
graduation.
it before they all went home, though.
Yeah.
Listen, they don't have jobs.
No, they don't have jobs.
And they're at that age where they just, gosh golly, I know everything. I'm a college graduate.
Yes, absolutely.
Whatever, it's like, but do your own research, people, before somebody just throws you some money and says, here's a sign, get out there and have a party,
Yeah.
And they think they're saving the planet, maybe.
Some people think that they are there for a good cause, but as you're going to see in a minute,
they don't even know.
Some are outside agitators
Some of
that aren't even college students at the college.
Some kids don't even know why they're there. You can ask them, and they're like, "Well, what's your beef with the college?" They're like,
some of them can't even figure out how to pitch a tent. So there you go, Flyover News. Go check out his channel.
Can I say something really fast? If I was still in the Air Force, and with the 3rd Herd, we were a mobile communication group, just like MASH unit.
Yes.
Not a hospital, but communications. Totally mobile, tents. Portable. Tents Are Us was our nickname. Right. And some wacky reason, we set up for the Special Olympics tents. We set tents up for every event that happened in Oklahoma City.
Right.
We were Tents Are Us. We got an extra day off if we went and did that one weekend. The next weekend we had an extra day off. So we did it. We were all right with it. We probably would have been sent there to set up tents for these.
Yeah.
Yahoos. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
We just lost about 20 people watching this there with
because
that
you're telling
story.
Too long stories.
All right.
Okay. So as protests
college
campuses, young voters support for Biden hangs in the balance.
What kind of what is
Trump's going to stand with Israel too. So I'm like, America stands with Israel. If you don't like that, I'm sorry. I mean, that's just the way that America is.
I'm for the Israel people. They were kind of attacked. Now, was it purposefully organized attack just like these protests?
Yeah.
So that they could have these protests? I don't know.
Yeah.
But they did some heinous stuff.
Yes.
And this one show showed all the things that they keep on poking Israel over 70 years or whatever. They just been poking them. And then finally, there was a cat, video where this cat is whacking this other cat. And all of a sudden, the cat just lashes out after 100 strikes from the other cat. That's a good analogy. I'm not going to... I don't know the politics of it all.
Right. And there are two sides of every fight.
The Palestinian people probably need, some space, and they need their deal. Who knows?
Yeah.
All I know is probably to just start all the people that they let into our country,
right, to protest.
To protest,
because this is going to grow and grow and grow into a big protest, and they're all covering their faces. I mean, the pandemic is over, so why are we covering our faces?
Because they don't. Yeah, because they don't go to the college. Maybe
they don't want.
Half of them don't go to the college, and they're just using them. Okay. But they didn't get the coof going first. So it's kind of out of order. Now it looks kind of obvious that they just want to cover up their faces now.
Yeah.
Didn't work out so good so far. Yes. Who knows how it's going to go down?
Who knows?
Let's go to the next one. I'm going to go full screen on this, Debbie.
Okay, go full screen. Okay, so university takes steps to prevent pro-Palestinian protest disruption at graduation ceremonies.
Okay, and the university takes
steps. So it is graduation season. And everybody's
it's going to be a nightmare. I'm going to tell you right now.
It is.
It's going to be a nightmare.
Absolutely. It is.
Why is your hair messed up, Miss Debbie?
Would you stop saying my hair is messed up?
I could have sworn you had a different T-shirt on.
You would swear, but no, I have on White Rock Homestead.
Oh, White Rock. T-shirt. Okay, I didn't know you started off.
They gave me a T-shirt.
I could have sworn you started off the show with somebody else's T-shirt, but that's okay.
Yeah. So
what do I know?
I got this at the meetup. They were giving them away, so I got one.
Great people.
Go check out their channel.
All right. So
okay.
Yeah.
So anyway, they're going to be disrupting the college ceremonies.
Everything.
Yes.
And then they're going to take it to the streets of the cities.
Yeah, my son was
coming to a
sort of
city near you.
Allegedly supposed to graduate in May of this year, but it's going to be a little bit longer before he graduates with his doctorate. So I'm think that's a godsend that he's not graduating this May.
Yeah. Just ride it out a little bit longer.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, I was kind of trying to ride it out myself till after this election.
Right.
Before I made a bold move, doing another job. I was trying to make it past all this. I thought they would lock us back down. I figured I'll be in town. They'll lock us back down again this year. So I just stay local, and just make my, health insurance, pay the bills. And then after the election, I was going to figure out if I still wanted to do that or not.
But then they called him into a big meeting.
Yeah, that's all right. We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. We'll be good.
All right, here we go.
TJ thinks you need to do a fake ranching channel.
Well, okay, let me run. Okay, again.
Okay.
I hate, this is not our normal format, but we had a big event. And I TJ, I think I'm going to call myself Solar Camping Guy.
Solar Camping Guy. He's about to do his trailer.
A trailer
is
my solar chuck wagon.
Yeah.
And I'm going to cook everything with solar.
Okay.
How non-camping is that? But I'm doing it. I might fire up my rocket stove.
Yeah. Periodically.
Because that could be part of the solar adventure. Like sometimes you're not going to have enough solar during the day to keep recharging. But it's going to have a 370 watt panel up on top of this chuck wagon. I'm going to be able to cook breakfast, lunch, and dinner and charge in between. It's going to be exciting. It'll go antiviral.
Lone Cowboy, my finger is good. Yeah, somebody decided to put broken glass in the bottom of the trash can.
Didn't tell you. That was nice.
That was nice. I cut my hand just a little bit at work yesterday.
That's a send-off present for you right there.
Yeah. So anyway, again, all the news that's coming out, Fast and Furious, is all about these protests. So I'm just showing you all these different protests. So just keep going.
All right.
Yeah. So, okay. And then I guess this was like what the protest is about. So there's all these protests for pro-Palestinian protests, and they want the colleges to stop using anything Israel or like supporting any companies that use anything Israel and that comes out of Israel, and that's what they're wanting the colleges to do. So just flip through these.
Okay. All right.
Keep going.
Man, you got a lot of this protest stuff. That's what they want.
That's
Debbie.
what
they want.
What are they distracting us from? Is the
and what are they setting up?
Keep going.
What are they setting up?
Keep going.
Keep going. All right, man, you got
Keep going. Yeah.
Okay.
Keep going. So
University Royal to protest, set to hold guardians.
Yeah.
Yeah, you went to town. You went to town. All right.
Keep going.
You can pause on these.
Keep going. Keep going.
Jailed students canceled comment.
Keep going.
Angry. Oh.
Okay, so Biden. We are not an authority nation. Biden tries to strike middle ground on campus protests. So I don't know what he's trying to do. Who knows what he's trying to do?
We are not an authority nation. Biden tries to strike middle ground.
Yeah. He wants to let them protest.
Oh, boy. He's in a pickle here. I'll tell you why here in a second. Yeah. Let's come back out to us. And
okay.
Man, I could have.
I got this T-shirt from Pretty and Pooch.
I didn't know you started the show off with that T-shirt.
Yep.
This reminds me of T-shirt Tuesday on Friday.
Yeah.
T-shirt Tuesday on Friday.
Which was great.
Used to be one of our segments.
Yes.
Whenever we did it Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Right. Which we might get back to.
Might come back.
Yeah. We might have more time.
We might have to.
So go to the next slide.
Try to make a go at this legit one of these days. All right.
Go to the next slide.
The next slide.
Okay. So ATMs run out of cash in many states. Special, report says. But go to the next slide. So ATMs are running out of cash. Why is that? Because there's a cash shortage. And in India, people are waiting in long lines to try to get their cash out of the ATMs. And that's like the most populated place in the world.
Which side are they going to take if the WW throwing a couple more words 3 starts?
I don't know.
Boy, I'll tell you what. It's
Mm-hmm.
And we said that Taiwan is also going to be invaded this year. Probably around, a little bit later on in the summertime. That hasn't come true yet. But if it does, you'll say, how did he figure that out? Well, maybe I watch, a lot of stuff. Even Alex throwing a couple more words. Jones, that gotten 98% of his predictions right. Gets his stuff. He's not a fortune teller. Just reads what they're saying and what's in the news. Okay.
Okay.
Get back out.
So Zombie says that there's a new bill against free speech.
Yes, there is.
Saying that you can't say nothing against the Jews.
Yeah, that's big.
But then
Biden
is also allowing all the people from Gaza into our country. That's going to spoke the
protests. There's a big catch on that, too. They're using this, anti-Semitism.
Yes.
And they're stretching it to steal more of our, in the name of safety. In the shroud of safety, they're trying to take our freedoms away. Well, boy, guess what? In the Bible, they say that the Jews, Jewish leaders, were the ones that, said, yeah, do Jesus in, right? And that is going to be considered hate speech because it's Semitic. So parts of the Bible now are going to be
illegal.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Because they can, and who's to decipher these? It's just like the people, the fact checkers.
The planned invasion, right?
Listen,
Sterling.
Fact.
Yes.
The fact checkers that consider us either okay to be on YouTube or not to be on YouTube. We have, it's just some people and they can just, boop.
Yep.
It's up to their discretion. There you go, people.
Yeah.
That's why it's a slippery slope. Every time you do something in the shroud of safety, you're really taking a chunk of freedom out. Yeah, life might be a little bit more dangerous with freedom, right?
Right.
But that's the chance us Americans are willing to take.
Yeah.
We want to speak our mind, want to do, worship who we want to do, go for it. Jews think one way.
Yeah.
Christians think another way. Muslims think another way. And that's fine.
Christina's right. Jesus was a Jew.
You know that, but then it got
yes.
Then it got wacky.
I know.
And I can't wait for him to come back so I can. He's gonna pick me.
So
he's gonna say,
so you can get your free jacuzzi.
No, well, no. I'm gonna be the comic relief.
Okay.
I keep telling you, I'll be like, to Jesus, at the beginning of the morning, I'll be like chimichanga, and he'll be like, Mark, you have a nice day too, and he'll just smile and be like, that guy's a whack job. Why did I pick him to come along with me to save the planet? He's a nut job, but
yes,
we love him.
Yes, absolutely.
He's good with the kids.
He is. So anyway, in India, they're having a hard time getting their money out of the bank. So keep going. Keep going.
Let's go to the next slide.
Okay,
baby.
So now we have tornadoes. We've had lots of tornadoes in the last week and a half. Everywhere.
And crazy.
Sulphur was hit by a huge tornado. Their whole downtown is a mess.
And
so
be careful.
We're going to have some pictures coming up of some tornadoes.
We watched Reed Timmer the other night.
Oh, my gosh. He was in a tornado.
He was in a car.
He was dangerous. Yes. Dangerous.
Not his vehicle that he chases, and tries to get into. He's like, this is not good. But luckily, he knows to turn into the wind so he doesn't roll 15 million miles down the road and crumple up. And they got through it. They even helped these other people that got, they say they got out of their truck.
You're supposed to.
Yeah, find a ditch.
You're not supposed to stay in your vehicle.
Get in a ditch,
You're supposed to get in a low-lying area and stay flat.
Well, these people just went in the bushes. They were like, so we went in the bushes and we grabbed the root, right?
Yeah, well,
it's
you're not
hilarious.
supposed to stay in your car.
If you go back and watch Reed Timmers, it's like 50 minutes in, somewhere there, and that day's storm chasing. It's fabulous footage. I mean, and they got them and their dog, and Reed's like, I can't believe you guys just got out of your vehicle and grabbed bushes. He goes, what do I know? It worked, because your car is all messed up. So good job, guys. Yeah. And they're all they're all high-fiving in there going nuts. They're just glad that they all survived the tornado. But it was riveting. Oh, my gosh.
It was out in Texas,
and it was heading south. The ones that get them storm chasers are the ones that don't move. Like
it was wobbling.
In El Reno, where unfortunately some chasers, it was heading northwest and then turned straight east. And they were all waiting here to just watch it go on by. And it didn't go on by. It went, and it was 2 miles wide. And there's only so many roads out in the country you can try to dodge these things. And even the most professional person got caught on that one. So
TJ,
prayers out to the storm chasers. Y'all stay safe.
TJ, in a few minutes, we're going to be telling people safety tips to do during a tornado.
That was close to a bad word.
So stay tuned to that. I don't know. That is interesting. James Hall. He says HAARP.
Oh, yeah. I don't put it past all this wild stuff. Listen.
Yeah.
I am 1,000% for sure that they're seeding the clouds.
Yes.
Because, they do the X patterns, and they just go straight across the sky. And then all of a sudden, this haze just starts drifting, and they start building off. Guaranteed it's happening here in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
But, I was a janitor, so what do you know? I can't say I'm a janitor.
You're not a janitor. He's retired.
You're not getting your news from a janitor anymore.
Now.
All right, what do you got here, Miss
Okay.
Do I need to go full screen on anything else?
Well, you don't, but you could on this so I can see. Tornadoes in Nebraska, Ohio leave behind a trail of destruction. Go to the next slide.
All right.
And then go full screen on this because I think that is sulfur right there.
Yeah, it looks like
pretty
sulfur.
Sure that is sulfur.
That looks
big
exactly
storms
like sulfur.
Roll across Gulf Coast as East Bank with record heat. So So anyway, we got a lot of footage.
Here we go.
A lot of pictures, and I think these are all sulfur.
Yeah.
I think
my gosh, that's a
Nebraska.
Big boy. That's a big
that's
boy
Nebraska.
right there.
And then another picture. Keep going.
All
just some pictures of destruction. This is where all the
weather has been.
All the tornadoes have hit in April. So we've had 373 tornadoes in April, nearly double the 10-year average of 177.
Wow.
So,
okay, here we go.
Okay, here we go. How to survive a tornado. Go to the next slide.
All right.
Okay, first of all, you're supposed to get to underground shelter. Move immediately to an underground shelter whenever possible. At the sign, if you don't have underground shelter, if you're in a house, you should move to the smallest room, center part of the house, a closet, something, or a bathtub because it has pipes. Lay flat in the bathtub. I've seen people survive in the bathtub.
With a lot of walls around it.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, one of the walls will cave down also, maybe, if it gets really bad.
Yeah.
And it just ramps up over top of the tub, and you ride it out okay.
Right. Yes. All right.
Seriously?
Seek shelter under a sturdy table. A sturdy furniture. Sturdy furniture.
I would put this last on your...
Stay in a windowless room. A windowless room on the lowest level if you can't go underground. In a building with no basement, avoid windows. Go to the lowest floor. Alternatively, this is where you get in the closet. You don't really get under furniture.
They tell you, listen.
Bathtubs.
Remember that the government told you to survive a nuclear Armageddon by getting underneath.
Oh, your desk.
Yeah, that's
your desk.
Remember those days? I don't know.
No, they used to do.
This is more for like a earthquake, I thought.
I'm not sure, but anyway,
whatever.
Smallest room, center part, bathtub.
If this is your only option, good luck to you. That's
good luck to you.
That's all I got.
He's in a house. He's in a house. Okay, this one
right here. It's better than nothing. It's better than nothing.
Very important.
It's better than nothing. All right.
Okay, go full screen. Okay,
can you read that, Miss Debbie?
I sort of can. Okay.
Don't be in a high rise. Is that basically what it says?
Well, it's saying don't be in a tall building.
Yeah.
It's saying don't be in a mobile home. I'm going to elaborate here, including mobile homes, double wides, travel trailers, anything like that. You need to get out. We know that a couple people.
It's not anchored. Yeah.
A couple of people in El Reno lost their life a few years back.
Yes. And listen to me. I
in a mobile home.
Chased storms back in the day, and I came across, all you see is the frame of a mobile home.
Yeah.
The frame, metal, mangled into a ball, and nothing else.
Yeah.
And everything else is just obliterated into mobile homes. Unfortunately, mobile home parks, RV parks are the first to get hit usually, which is sad, but it seems to be a magnet.
Well, I think it's because they're more likely to be hit. I mean, not to be hit, but you just said that. No, they're going to take the most destruction. It takes a smaller tornado.
Whenever you buy an RV, there should be a label on it. May bring tornadoes to your location.
Maybe could bring tornadoes to your location. Okay.
All right.
So now we get to the Gateway Pundit. So IRS demands another $20 billion from Congress. Plans to hire another 14,000 more employees to harass taxpayers and investigate discriminatory practices. So here you go.
Oh, man. They need to just dissolve this thing and go to a flat tax, people.
They do. They do. Something.
It's just overbearing. 50 million pages of rules and regulations, and it's not to better us.
Yes, it's not to better us at all. Okay. Joe Biden gives Nancy Pelosi Presidential Medal of Freedom for her actions on January the 6th, despite her role in calling off the National Guard that day. So this was when I was going, oh my gosh, in the bed this morning when I was researching.
And she didn't call in the National. And she pretty much, allegedly, I think, wanted, she had a camera crew. She was all ready to make but it didn't turn out as big as she thought. It was pretty big, but not as big as they thought. What?
Yeah.
You're looking at me. You're trying to tell me something. Oh, you want me to go full screen?
Yes.
I thought going full screen would be dangerous.
No.
But is there another slide, or is this the last one?
No, there's more slides.
All right, let's go to the next one.
Okay, you take this over and go full screen on it.
All right. Joe Biden crashes Dr. Jill's White House dinner party for teachers, takes microphone, lies about being a professional. I mean, my gosh, this guy, he just lies. And we knew that back in the 1980s. He already got busted for saying he was top of his class, in the top 10% of his class, or top half. I don't know. He was lying. Well, you got anything else to interject on that, Miss Debbie?
No, I don't. Next slide.
I think I've seen this T-shirt before.
Yeah, you have.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm adding moderators.
I didn't think. I thought you started off
in the woods.
I thought you started off with this shirt, but I could have been.
I've had this shirt on the whole time.
And okay, all right. I'm sorry.
Our cabin in the woods.
I'm getting a little bit spacey here.
Yeah.
Brain's a little fried.
Yeah.
Yeah. He lies. He's been caught multiple times
lying. I know. He said he was a professor.
The best thing we got in 2024. People, he's the best.
He's the only one that can save America.
He's trustworthy. He would never lie to you. Okay. All right.
President Trump receives warm welcome as he delivers pizza to heroic New York firefighters after a long day of lawfare in New York City court. So, there you go.
Well, listen, everybody, he's getting big crowds everywhere. Jazz is for him. I've seen it in elections whenever I was coming. I've said this a million times. I don't want to bore the people that have been watching us for years, but, they're desperate. And this year, I'm telling you, I said the most whacked out stuff is going to happen this year. We've got wars. We've got riots.
We got rumors of wars.
We got 2 wars.
Yeah.
We got riots.
3 wars. No. Why do I? Oh, Taiwan hasn't been invaded
yet. It's coming.
It's coming. It's on its way. It's as good as done.
Yeah, and then all heck's gonna break loose.
Yeah.
The WHO.
Yes.
They're looking to lock us down.
Yeah.
They got all kind of agreements to just put us in cages and.
Yeah, absolutely.
And who knows, allegedly, if it's going to be something that they do or natural or just say it's something again, and it's really not that bad. Who knows what they got up their sleeve? But when are people going to say, "Oh my gosh, he did say all this was going to happen," and there's a reason behind it. Use your abstract reasoning.
Something big's going to happen come election time.
Fold the pieces together and see what the final outcome is. That's what abstract reasoning is. I was top 1% of the nation.
Right.
I'm putting it's folded out, and immediately I go, it's for the election.
Yeah.
And then you fold it all together. It's about the election. Boom.
All right. So, Christine, I'm an extra large. He's a large. He asked her T-shirt size. Yeah, we used to do T-shirt Tuesday on Friday.
And
now that I get off at 2 and you don't have a job, maybe.
maybe T-shirt Tuesday on Friday.
You'd have to set up the show, though.
Yeah, T-shirt Tuesday on Friday. We'll be back. We'll start setting up shows. It'll give me something to do.
Yeah.
All right, let's see.
We could monetize them even.
We should probably. We're trying not to monetize because half the stuff wouldn't be monetized.
Right,
I guarantee you this show,
it's probably
even
not
if
gonna,
we tried to monetize it, which we tried, but it didn't. You can't do it in OBS. I don't know. It's all whacked out. But
okay, What a mess. Joe Biden lies about the economy and reads teleprompter instructions out loud in North Carolina
You
speech.
said pause. I would
pause.
Again, maybe
this is kind of old, isn't it?
It might have happened this week.
Okay.
But he's like saying a speech, and then they're gonna cheer.
Yeah.
They put the applause light probably out on the audience too. Like this is where everybody applauses.
Right.
And so he read the pause after he got done, and then the people started cheering and whatever.
Charlene, Mark, he actually quit, but he was basically sort of let go. He was forced out this week at his job.
It's
a long story that I still have to go to. So,
yeah, and it just I just didn't fit in there.
Yeah, it was time for him to go. That's what I've been telling the kids.
It was mutual that they didn't like my style of janitorial, doing so.
It was time.
I gave my resignation.
Yes. All right.
There you go.
It's spreading. Hundreds of students in Ole Miss gather around pro-Hamas encampments and sing the national anthem chant, "We want Trump." So,
yeah.
Anyway, so there's pushback against it.
Bring back God into the schools. I'm telling you, it can't do nothing but help out. That's what I'll say.
Absolutely, right. Christine. God has much better plans.
Yeah. I tried.
He's got on the armor of God.
I got on the armor of God. I think the kids came out better for me being there, but
yeah,
that's my opinion.
It's just my opinion. It's just the way it is. Okay, Biden slurs through 3 minutes of unscheduled remarks on pro-Hamas protests terrorizing college campuses, then shuffles away because he never answers questions from the reporters, ever.
It's just getting so bizarre.
Yeah.
I mean, if you did a skit like this,
right,
people would say, quit. Oh, you're going way too far with this skit. That is that could not be possible.
Right.
But yet, it's not no skit. This is actually happening, people.
Yes. So, peaceful protests, Palestinian protests chant, "God is great," after news breaks that Iran fired missiles at Israel. So, keep going. These are all gateway pundits. Now we're back.
Right,
we're finally back.
Let's
finally
go.
Back.
Okay, and I want to say we should have done it during the tornado segment. Is a lot of families were affected.
I wanted to say that Sherman Family Farms got flooded. So
bad.
Jesse, if you'll put their GoFundMe or whatever you can put in there, their page where you can find their GoFundMe and all that kind of stuff. I wanted to say that during the tornado coverage. Plus, I think Eddie's
family farm had a little damage.
I think they had a building. Did they have a building
downtown, like family members that have buildings downtown.
Downtown.
And they got stuck in a storm shelter. And they had to get cut out. People came over and got them out of their storm.
But so Sherman Family Farms, go check them out and find their GoFundMe if you want to donate to them to help them get back on their feet.
A lot of good YouTubers affected by this, the storm. So our prayers go out to all of them.
Yes,
and
absolutely.
I believe other than animals, everybody came out okay.
Yeah. But I think they had some vehicles damaged, and I think their house was damaged.
How far is El Reno from Davis, Oklahoma? Where's Davis, Debbie?
I don't know where Davis is. Christine, where's Davis?
Not far enough for you not to come and get an onion burger.
Right.
We'll go camping out at your mom's lake or something like that. If you come on out, we can do some solar camp.
Thank you, Lazy Days. Thank you, Jesse.
Yeah.
So I appreciate that.
I'm going to do some unconventional camping. You always want to camp over a good fire, right?
Right.
You want to or a nice Coleman stove or something like that. Not me. Where there's no power, I'm going to have power and do it. And just like I should have stayed home.
Yeah.
I might make it funny. Instead of just sitting there going, I'm going to cook dinner now, throw in maybe some stories and try to make it interesting.
I understand that.
Tens and tens of people will watch it.
Yeah. So
what else?
That is the news. Do you want to put up our phone number and maybe get out to the marina and see what we can do?
Absolutely.
See what's going on. All right. So I'm trying to think. Oh, should I start saying the other stuff I won at the raffle?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
I'll show my
Okay.
coffee mug and stuff that
Okay.
I got. I got a sneak early mug. I'll show that.
This
in a
is
second.
from Carney Ridge Creations. Anyway, it's a spatula or a wooden spoon or whatever. And when that actually, anyway, I'm not going to get into that. I sort of traded for that, but anyway, no trading going on. I also got this this mixing bowl set. Christine, was this from you? Because I'm not for sure who it was from. So I'm thinking you or Not For Nothing Homestead was who this was from. So who donated it?
You still want me to get out to the marina?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
And then of course I got the T-shirt and a $25 gift certificate from Our Cabin in the Woods.
Let me get rid of this.
Got the board from Leonard's farm. What is their channel name? The board. The marble board. Leonard's.
Oh, Leonard's Mountain
Homestead.
Farm.
Mountain.
Leonard's Mountain Farm.
Okay. Homestead.
Nope, Miss Debbie.
And other than that, Mark got a coffee cup, but I don't know what he did with it. He got a Sergeant's Talk TV coffee mug, but I don't know. I think he left it in the other room. Did you leave your coffee mug in the other room?
No, I asked you if you had it.
No.
Okay, so along with I've got 3 different styles of MT Homestead mugs now. Thank you very much. I'm getting a massive collection. They're going to be worth millions in the first, but Sergeant Talk TV mug, and I got that a little ahead of everybody. It was like, because I'm a veteran, so he kind of went, Mr. Mark, don't tell anybody. So then during the his live, I think I said, hey, I got the mug ahead of schedule. That's funny.
But then I won a mug. That's what I traded. Because Julie and Randy wanted a mug. So since he had already given us a mug, we traded that wooden spoon.
Yeah.
I can't be backwards. All right.
So it was a heck of a good time.
Yes.
And it would take us a million years to thank everybody that threw it. This was a joint effort by millions of channels.
Yeah.
In fact, on the last...
I would read them all off of the little wooden thing they gave us, except for I can't read that small print, so I'm not even going to try.
But listen, don't even try. Don't even try. Listen.
Yeah. A lot of people worked on it.
Some of the lives and give them views, right, of the meetup.
And I got a 10 killer sticker from the meetup.
They thanked everybody. It goes on forever.
Mountain Homestead. It's homestead, not farm. Leonard Mountain Homestead.
They're the ones that we should put the sticker on the board.
We'll put the sticker on the
board. And then varnish it in a little bit.
White Rock Homestead. We got a thing for the casino from Lazy Days Ahead.
It's worth $20 at any casino. No,
click on the back thing for.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah.
There you go.
Scan that with your phone and go check out Lazy Days Ahead.
Simply Jan Homestead.
Oh,
I can't read it.
How can you not know Simply Jan Homestead?
I do. I can't read it. Rebel at Heart.
Backroads Freedom. He does camping. I'm gonna have to join the camping world.
Our mountain our cabin in the woods. Our cabin in the woods. Heard that outdoors, and that's a magnet one.
Oh, it's a magnet.
And Slim Chance Outdoors. I got 2 koozies from them.
Well, I got one, and you got one.
My Amazon gift card.
No, listen. If you haven't been to a meetup, subscriber or channel,
yes,
you got to go. Got to go.
Right, so if you want to call in, why don't you guys call in and tell us?
Blue Mountain, isn't it the Blue Mountain meetup? Did I finally get it right? The next one coming up.
It's something like that.
May 17th, somewhere in there, right?
Arkansas
meetup. Blue Mountain.
Blue Mountain.
range.
Yeah.
Great people.
Yeah.
Just go to, I think, Drifting Dreamers 5 and Come On Homesteading are hosting that bad boy, and it's going to be a rip-roaring good time. I can't wait to get out there. Then I might have time to do some extra little, visitations. I want to be the old guy, go around and inspect their locations out and tell them they're doing it all wrong. Like, you're doing it wrong. That's not how we did it back in my day. Like that, I think it'd make good TV.
I'm actually going to be on vacation for 2.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Yeah, so we will have time.
We'll have time.
We're off for 10 days.
To go do that.
And I'm going on my vacation.
Yeah, so maybe we'll go around, have a good time. Oh,
yeah. I need to visit my son at some point during that whole fun time. Sometime.
Yeah, we need to see
I need
family.
to see my grand. Oh. I missed my granddaughter's birthday. Oh my gosh, I'm a horrible person.
You know what? I'm going to sleep good tonight. We'll figure it out. We'll get her.
Oh my goodness.
She didn't step in today either.
No, not that granddaughter.
Oh, the other granddaughter. Okay.
Our littlest granddaughter.
One of the granddaughters.
Mm-hmm.
I need a grandson.
You have a grandson.
Oh, that's right.
You have a grandson.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, we're tired.
Mr. Mark's memory is not that really good. People were asking me names the other day. Like I just call him Pastor. I don't know his name.
I don't know his name.
I just call him Pastor because I can't remember a name.
No.
I barely know people's channels, but I probably will know your channel before I know your original name until I meet you at 6 meetups.
Unfortunately, I wish that we could go to Jan's meetup. Unfortunately, I have to work.
No,
I put on my big girl panties and I go to work.
You're going to be
so busy.
Because you're going to be by yourself, too.
Yeah, I'm all by myself doing the whole school right now.
You might come home crying
Somebody.
I guarantee you'll come home crying.
Yes, I guarantee it. So, unfortunately, fortunately, they sent over somebody for lunch, and he was a big help because he swept in between the lunch periods, and he took out the lunch trash. So, he allowed me to kind of take a breath during that time.
If the school's listening, they actually need help to clean the rooms.
Yes, we do need help to clean the rooms.
Way more than helping with the
lunch
is
lunchtime.
Easy. One person can do lunch.
Yeah, lunch is easy.
It'll be busy, but you really actually need somebody to actually clean the rooms and take out the trash
at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be the end of school. Every teacher's going to clean out all their papers.
Yeah.
I almost broke my back the other day. Plus, I
cut
my finger
oh my goodness.
on glass.
I wish Mr. Mark could be there to
I wish
have
Mr.
your
Mark
back
could be
and
there.
Lift all the heavy stuff.
He was such a blessing to me.
We were a
we
good
can't wait
team.
till the Blue Mountain also.
The team has been broken
I
up.
know. I hate that.
They're happy now.
They are
probably
happy.
They're
happy that I'm there suffering and that Mark's not there. They're really happy, I'm sure. It's what they wanted, so.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll see.
We'll have fun.
Yes.
We're going to have fun. And Mr. Mark, I'll go back out on the road and I'll make 6 figures again,
Yeah.
And maybe I just have to work 2 years at 6 figure to make the same money. And so I still can retire a little bit earlier. We're fine now. We'll make it all the way to retirement.
Yes.
But I don't want to go negative. I just want to stay even up to 65. So Mr. Mark will go back on. Maybe I'll go back on the road and I'll show the wackiness that I cover out there on the road. It's crazy out there, man. Crazy what goes on in a satellite truck. Covering tornadoes, hurricanes, you name it. I'll cover it in that truck and I'll be like, oh man, I wish I was home. But
no, he's not going to go
back on the road. If I'm
going to
be miserable, I'd rather make 6 figures. You know?
You're not going back on the road.
I'm not going back on the road. Debbie won't let me.
We're too close to retirement.
Too close? Okay. Yeah. And plus, all mayhem might break out and I won't be close to home.
He won't be close to home.
I'll stay with you. I'll keep you. I'll keep you company.
Yeah.
We'll see. Who knows?
I'll go to work.
But Mr. Mark will always do what's right.
He is. He cleaned the kitchen while I was at work and picked up the living room. It was nice. It was a mess.
Would you agree that the kitchen was a disaster?
It was, because after cleaning all day, I don't come home and clean.
Tim, I'm coming on Sunday to stay with David. and be at the meetup Thursday to Sunday.
At our mountain homes.
Coming on Sunday. Like early. Okay, he's going in early.
Oh.
Yeah, man, gosh. Wish it was after, Tim.
Yeah.
Because
I have vacation after.
After. We have vacation after. But, man, that would be cool to hang out with Tim and David and DD5 and Simple Life Reclaim. And come on. They're all going to be up there.
And
probably. Charlene. Oh, my gosh, yeah. We'll probably stop there at her house again and see her. Oh, my gosh. It's going to be a great time, people.
It is.
It's going to be a good summer.
No, I do. I do love having Mark with me. And
James
I have...
always, right. That gives David 4 days of free... Listen, I'm ready to work, and just don't put me in poison ivy.
All right, so I was
You can't put me in poison ivy. That's it.
2 things on Friday. I was doing good, and then the last bus for breakfast came, and it has one of the sort of trouble kids. I won't say his name. But anyway, he asked where Mr. Mark was, and I said, Mr. Mark won't be coming back. It was time for him to go. And he just was in tears, and everybody else at the table heard, and they were all in tears and beside themselves, and I sort of started crying then. And then at lunch, because we would always get our lunch in the lunchroom and then eat together, then I sort of broke out in tears then too. So it was a sad day. It was quiet. It was very quiet.
Listen,
on Friday.
I did it for the kids.
Yes, absolutely.
I love them all so deeply, and wish them all luck in this mad world. They don't know yet. That's good. They don't know that the world's crazy yet. They don't know. They're so, just salt of the earth. They're our future. I hope they're.
Yes,
a lot of love. They make it through this crazy world.
A lot of love was shown at the YouTube King Killer YouTube meetup in support of Charles. There was a lot of love shown for Charles. So prayers for him, of course, always.
Sad, sad, but it was nice that everybody,
stepped up. It was.
It was a good.
It was.
I went through that with my father, and I don't know how It's just a tough situation, knowing you're coming more towards the end of your life. It's sad to see, but but it's good for them to be around a lot of good people, and you're not going to be around any better people than that one of our 10 Killer meetups or Pinecone Fest,
absolutely,
or the Blue Mountain meetup in Arkansas.
Yes.
You're not going to find better people.
Simply Jan.
Ozark.
Homestead. YouTube.
Ozark meetup. What else we got?
Pinecone.
I said Pinecone Fest. Yeah, I said Pinecone Fest. Yeah. Good people, go to one. People, get out of your comfort zone. And even if you're just a subscriber, get out there and you're just going to have a blast.
You will.
It's a rip-roaring good time.
It is a good time.
What else we got? Nobody's calling in the phone line.
No.
All right, too. Don't expect.
It's all right. You don't have to. But you can. You can tell us what we missed in the news. Somebody tell us what we missed in the news, because everything I saw was about the protests, and then I knew about the weather, because, anyway, I knew about the weather.
All having a good time out
there. There's a lot of people out at the marina today.
It's weird how some days it's a nice day, and there's anybody. Maybe it's getting near the end of the school year. Maybe some of the kids got done with their tests and they're just like, let's get them out early. And who knows? I'm not an expert.
Everybody go subscribe to Back to Country. Get him to 1,000. I'm surprised you're not at 1,000. We reached 1,700, which is a milestone.
It just blows my mind. I watch channels that are doing nothing, and they're huge. Back to Country has full-blown excavation gear, clearing out areas, digging up dirt, building huge pads, doing the most advanced electronic setup that you could ever imagine for your house. He's finally got power.
Right.
He's finally got the grid, and it just blows my mind. It's just entertaining as all get out. Back to Country. Listen to me. Back to Country should be exploding. I'm not lying. the guy's got a seriously funny personality too. Like, when things aren't going his way, he's going to be funny. Here, hold on.
Lazy Days, I thought they said it was going to be the 18th, 19th, and 20th, that next weekend.
Christine Gillum. To accept, press 1.
Of course we're going to accept. Christine, how are you today?
I am blessed. How are you today?
Oh, I'm blessed too.
Is her...
Yeah, she's on.
Okay.
Just go.
Good to hear from you.
What's going on in your part of the woods?
My part of the woods is my garden saying you're neglecting me, so get out there and take care of me. Is what my garden's saying right now.
Get out there. Start weeding or whatever you got to do. You're way behind.
I am way behind. I just wanted to get on here and tell y'all I love visiting with you. I didn't get to visit that much because we were pretty busy with helping with the putting on the meetup. But it was great to visit with you, and I was hoping you guys would be at Jan, or we could go to the one in Arkansas, but it looks like we're both kind of out on each one, but we'll meet up again at Pinecone, if not sooner, so I'm excited about that. And maybe we can make arrangements for us to meet up down there so we can get that onion burger we talked about.
Oh, yeah.
No, absolutely. Anytime.
We have an open door policy, and we're buying. So if you come to El Reno, we're buying, and we'll take out for an onion burger. Heck, we should get up to their place day 2.
Actually,
I was going to say you need to get up here. We'll find Jose's, taco for you. It's on us. So,
that sounds
Johnny
good.
Always wants to go to
Jose's.
I
like that idea.
Actually, today is Onion Burger Day.
Oh my gosh, I forgot.
That's right. Oh my gosh.
The festival, and it's a crazy good time. If anybody's living in Oklahoma and are bored right now, get on the car, come on out, let us know you're going to come out there. I was going to fake that was my meetup. Yeah. I was going to lead into it like I'm throwing the burger day, right? Downtown, and just see who shows up, right? And then I'd film it, and there'd be thousands of people there, right? And I'd be like, man, this is a big turnout for, Grumpy Grandpa Patriot show. And I just threw the Ned, yeah. My identical twin, and just be like, this is a great turnout, and just pretend that it was my meetup since I'm nothing. It would be funny though, wouldn't it?
That would be funny, but you're not nothing. But I could be there. Just let me know, and I'll run up and beg for your autograph or something. Or have
well, it's today.
Or something.
I was gonna go.
Well,
listen, I'll do it.
Happen, but I'll put it on the books for next year. How about that?
Okay.
One thing I did as a janitor is I would walk around and I would enter like one of the pods or something, and I would say, no autographs today, kids. And I was gonna do that at that meetup too. Just walk around and just yell, and people would look at me like, what's his problem, And I would just look at people walking by and just, point at them and say, listen, no autographs, I'm busy. And they would look at me like, just shut up, old man,
Yeah.
Okay, I need you to do that at the Arkansas one since I'm not there, and have Debbie film it, and let's just see what happens. I think that'd be really cool.
We kind of did that during our live to you guys. I don't know if you were up yet, but there's a couple channels off, walking around in the background of us. And I said, man, there's too many people mugging our live, and then I turned around, I just started yelling, listen, no autographs, and people were looking at us first like, oh gosh, what's Mark mad about? And then I explained it. They're like, oh, okay, he's just being silly.
He's just being silly. Mark has a weird, square kind of sense of humor.
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me a lot of mine, so I think that's why I enjoy this so much. Especially, I really enjoy the mockers. I have become probably your number one fan on the mockers, so I need to see some more stuff on there.
Nah, it's not. It's been me and, Ned and Benny. Ned and Benny have to get busy again, but we both were working. It's just, it's a lot of hard work. But if you want to watch some good fake ranching, the mockers is where it's at. And we have so many ideas. We just got to find time to do some fake ranching.
Yeah, you do. If you ever need a Boston TV star, just ring up me.
Okay,
so I'll help you.
Absolutely. We might need a supervisor to be in charge of us.
We need to get you guys, if y'all stay up late enough, to come on chilling with the Gillums one Saturday night.
Yeah, one of these days.
Yeah.
One of these days. So is tonight chilling? Tonight is Lisa's and
Lisa and Jesse.
Yes, Lazy Days Ahead. Okay.
Yep, Thursday is 5 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Yes.
And ours is the opposite weekend at 8 p.m. At least me, being my age, would go a little bit earlier because I'm not sure about
that's
this
my
late night
deal.
crowd, but yeah.
My deal. But it is the weekend, so Lazy Days, plug your channel and you're live tonight.
There's a lot of people that say we should go later.
I know.
There's some people that sleep in, and then some people are already just busy at 8:30 a.m. on a Saturday, and it is 8:30.
It
gets us going. I think there's thunder outside.
That thunder.
Yeah, it gets me going too. Last time I was going to be there to bounce in on your live in person, but I was driving back and forth from our place to take care of animals and stuff. So I was driving because I was late. So I listened.
Yeah,
But I was disappointed that I wasn't able to make a cameo appearance.
Please don't worry about it. And
don't worry.
Like I say, if one person watches us or 10, people are busy. Listen, we know people are busy.
Lives are busy.
Lives are busy. People's YouTube channels are busy. We get it. We're not gonna be.
We're busy.
We're busy. I try to get in.
Busy, but there's always replay.
Yes. I kind of try to I try to jump into people's lives at the beginning, and at least get the news that's happening. That's what's new. And then I might not be able to, watch the full hour, but I try to get into everybody's live as good as I can to make at least a present, because I appreciate all you guys, and you're all my good friends. But it's hard. It's hard. There's so many channels.
It is hard. There's so many friends and lives and stuff. You just do what you can. And a lot of times I start and say hi, and then I start cleaning or doing something, but I'm listening or trying to. But we all do our best, and we all know that, and we all love each other. So that's a good thing. But I did want to say, I've been praying for you guys, and God's got a much better plan. My daughter kind of went through something. I don't know your situation, but our daughter kind of went through the same thing, and she wound up being double blessed, and she starts a new job Monday. So without
bingo right there. God always, I ain't worried about this at all. We're fine to begin with. But that's Mr. Mark, I got the armor of God on, and it's weird and wacky. He's driven me in so many different ways in my life that it'll end up better than it was before.
There you go. That's right. All right. Well, I love you guys. I'm going to let you go so someone else can call in. I know Ken's probably beating down the telephone lines to beat me in here, but I beat him this time. So
no, it's actually, we're actually out the door here.
Yeah, we're probably out the door here pretty soon.
Okay. Well, thanks for letting me chat.
All right. No,
thanks for calling.
Anytime.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Aw. I love her.
Yeah, that's
so. Anyway,
here, listen. I know we're over. All I want to say is one thing: this is a wacky situation that we're all in. Instead of having subscribers, just subscribers.
Mm-hmm.
We are friends with millions of channels.
Yes.
I'm talking millions.
I don't know about millions.
And it's blessed. God blessed us with all these friends.
Yes.
The problem is you can't watch everybody's stuff.
Right.
It's just
a lot.
But I know for a fact they'll have my back, and they'll be my best friends for life. That's what all that matters. And God gave me 10 viewers. It don't matter. It's, I'll say 100. We get about 150 now that watch this show. Maybe for a minute, maybe for 30 seconds. I don't know. We got about 150, but they're the best friends on this planet, 150. I'd take that every day over 1 billion subscribers. I would. Honestly. Okay.
Yeah, Rich Life, it was great to see come on at the
Oh man.
Tin
I was the first. I'm lucky. I was the first to see David.
Yeah.
He was walking up, and my eyes are not as good,
Yeah, the meetup was great.
The dog should have gave me a
overall meetup.
The dog should have been a
meetup.
Key to me. It didn't wait till he got closer. I'm like, who's this guy coming up? And I'm like, oh crap, David, man. And it was great I was the first one that knew David was there, and I felt honored.
Oh,
he's a good guy. David's a good guy.
He is.
I love David.
A good guy. All right, so should we get out of here and let these people go tend to their gardens?
Come on, homesteading. I should shout out his channel so he gets tens and tens of people over there.
Yeah.
But everybody here knows him already. Yes. So there you go.
There you go. But he is a good guy.
Yeah, he's a great
Everybody's a good guy. Everybody's a good guy and a good gal. So anyway. Until next time, remember, do your own research and be prepared.